Today is yet again another Transformer Tuesday, but today is not going to be related to action figure news in our beloved Transformer brand, but that of the media in our brand. And today, for Transformer Tuesday, is the launch of Pluto TV's Transformer channel. Now, let's take it a step back here. So what is Pluto TV? What's going on with all of that? So a while back, 4 years ago, Hasbro penned a $4 billion deal to acquire E1 Entertainment, which was a whole bunch of, different shows and different brands and music. And it really looked like Hasbro was kind of gearing up to kind of start their own, dare I say, streaming service or just their own entity to go up against what was going on, especially in 2019 with all the other streaming companies starting their own stuff. And that was the belief, and, Viacom was under that, and there was this talk that, what's going on with Paramount? Stuff went back and forth, and then, of course, the big V happened, which put a lot of stuff on ice, too. And in 2021, Paramount Plus really started to be a thing, and it was the home of a lot of Hasbro's live-action brands, whether it be Transformers, whether it be G.I. Joe, or even Battleship. But it was kind of like the home for Transformers in a lot of sense. Sure, Netflix had their exclusive deals for different kinds of shows, whether it be the War for Cybertron stuff or the recent BotBot show. And then, of course, we have Cartoon Network, which has their own exclusive deals with some kind of stuff. But it really is starting to lean into the sense that Paramount is probably going to be the home for Transformers product in the future. And we see that even more today with the announcement and the launch of the Pluto TV Transformers channel. Now, Pluto TV is owned by Paramount, and Paramount is now on this huge blitz to kind of take over the streaming service world in a lot of ways. And they're looking at Netflix and they're going like, they're on their knee now. They're kind of weakening. Let's try to get a piece of the pie here. And it's almost like, it's funny because Paramount Plus also has like the exclusive rights to the South Park stuff. And at the beginning of this month, they did the South Park film Paramount Plus exclusive, The Streaming Wars, talking about how there's too many streaming services and how it's watering everything down. And it's, tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, but it was almost, I feel, produced and planned by South Park and Paramount to kind of point out how everything's going on in the world right now when it comes to streaming services. And Transformers is now part of that crazy world. So Pluto TV, essentially what it is if you have an iOS, an Android, an Amazon Fire, Roku stick, Apple TV, Android TV, Comcast, Chromecast. I'm trying to think of some others here. Samsung, LG TV. If you have all of those and you're located in the United States, it's a free app to download. Or you could, find the channel on 1012. And it's a Transformers 24/7 channel by Pluto TV. And it's going to, at the moment, it's going to feature Transformer Prime episodes, Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015, so the sequel to Transformers Prime, and it's going to feature Transformers Cyberverse episodes, all 4 seasons of that in the movies. So it's going to start with that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to add more to the mix, but they're just starting with those right now because those are probably the ones from licensing and not to mention also when you're talking royalties, there might be royalties tied up with some of the older stuff. So these are probably the safer ones for them that they're putting up right now when this channel is fresh. So if you tune in right now, if you're an American, you are able to have access to this. And again, it's just a quick download on any of your smart TVs or anything like that. It's free. It does have commercials that are not skippable, but it is free. So, hey, we got a Transformer channel, and Hasbro is stepping one step closer towards what I think they were originally trying to do after the hub kind of failed in a lot of ways. As for Canadians, if you are interested in this service, Chorus Entertainment will be carrying it in fall of 2022. So in the third quarter of this year, you will be able to get Pluto TV on your smart devices. So don't worry about that. For people who aren't aware, Chorus is the people who own, well, for Canadians that are not aware, Chorus is the people who own YTV. YTV has had a amazing relationship with Hasbro and the Transformer brands. I mean, keep in mind, like, Beast Wars episodes debuted first in general on YTV. And oddly enough, a lot of the stuff that I just mentioned now, Cyberverse, Robots in Disguise 2015, and Transformers Prime, a lot of those episodes debuted in Canada first on YTV. Now that I think about it, that's funny. And animated episodes, but animated is unfortunately absent from this list for the time being. But just keep that in mind. So if you are looking for something to watch 24/7 of Transformers, you have the Pluto TV app and the Transformer channel, again, 1012 on Pluto TV. And yeah, hey, 24-hour Transformers. The only question I have for the listeners in a lot of ways is, how important is something like this to us in a world where a lot of this stuff is already pretty easily accessible for us? I sometimes look at this kind of stuff, like these throwback channels and everything like that, and I go, yeah, in a world where TV is a casual thing that you have on in the background and you catch an episode of something, that's one thing. But, in a world where there was a DVD boom, everyone bought DVDs, and then there's the streaming stuff, and everyone has streaming stuff. And then there's the classic case of, and I say this a lot, if you really want to see it, there's usually ways you could find it online, whether it be dubious or not. And does something like this really form or have a function in this world? Like, who is this aimed at? Is this aimed at kids that want to watch 24 hours of Transformers, and these 3 shows are going to move the needle and cause ad revenue for the company? Is this for adults that want to watch those shows if they have missed it, but adults are a lot more keen when it comes to technology and streaming services, and they've probably already could find other ways to watch all of this? I don't know. I sometimes look at this kind of stuff and go, is this going to be another Hasbro, the hub kind of thing where too late, too soon? Like, was it either too late or was it too soon? Like, is this one of these things where, in this case, is it too late? Like, they should have done this years ago, should have been like its own exclusive kind of thing. I mean, look, we know that the next Transformers series, Transformers Earthspark, is going to be a Paramount Plus exclusive. That's in the right direction. That's a smart move by them. They're going to keep all those eggs in that basket. And Paramount Plus is growing as a streaming service in terms of exclusive content that's actually pretty decent. Right now, you can watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on there, I believe. So there's some good stuff on there. But yeah, it's just a question that I'm putting out to you guys. Does this serve any purpose to you? I mean, to me personally, it doesn't. I've watched all those shows. Most of it I don't really intend to ever revisit unless I'm using it for research purposes. There's really, I think the only show I could ever sit down and really rewatch start to finish and just really get a lot out of it is Beast Wars. Maybe it's just a biased, maybe a couple episodes of Master Force or something like that. But it's something where, I don't know, is there a place for this in your day-to-day life? Is this something that you're looking forward to, that at any time in the day you could turn on this channel and it's a random episode of one of these 3 Transformer shows? Is it something that you would consume? Or is it something that just came out way too late and they should have just, I don't know, dumped everything on a streaming service on Paramount Plus and have a Transformer section, much like a Disney Plus will have a Marvel section, and just kind of keep it like that? I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's just something that was rumbling in my mind when I saw all of this. And Hasbro has had weird ways of how they've tackled the streaming wars and the channels and everything like that. And this is another kind of weird one. Let me know what you think, but this is our Transformer Tuesday.